Y'all, RayJ did an interview with Charlemagne the God, and all I gotta say is, I see how Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian were able to get over on him. Baby, sit down. Let me tell you the story about how RayJ is fumbling the bag and how Charlemagne. First of all, RayJ, why would you go on Charlemagne the God show? One, he is the ops. Now I get it. RayJ's been on Breakfast Club and he's had viral moments and it was always a friendly thing. Baby, you should have gone on Angela Yee's channel. Because honestly, one, Charlemagne the God is the ops. Two, he is deep in with Kim and Kris. They are good friends. And not only that, Charlemagne is good friends with Kanye West too. And you thought you were going to go on his show unprepared and he wasn't going to play the mess out of you? But guess what? Play the mess out of you he did, so much so that RayJ got on the interview, got on Twitter, or no, was it Twitter? On Instagram, and clapped back at Charlemagne. We're gonna get into the interview because Charlemagne actually posted on that interview, right? It was a mess. It was a mess. But then he went and did an Instagram post. And just to make sure that he repped for his set, which is the Kardashians, he said, Charlemagne doesn't believe the hype. Do you think RayJ is part of the marketing rollout for the second season of the Kardashians? RayJ went in on him, right? RayJ went in on him. But at the end of the day, RayJ, the damage is done. Y'all, let's get into this mess. But before we do, hit that like, subscribe, baby. It's YouTube. You know what it's to do. Also, don't forget to check out my interview with Miss Claire Sumner from Fashion Summer, right? Summers from Fashion Bomb Daily. This girl gave so many tips. This woman, this force, this icon gave so many tips on how you can make it in YouTube and Instagram. And also check out my interview with Candy Birds. They're up now. It's a good time. All right, let's get into this, right? Because first we got to get into this RayJ Charlemagne the God interview, which was just a mess. So you guys can understand why RayJ clapped back the way he did. Are y'all ready for this? Because, listen, I'm gonna have to play the video because y'all know I'll mess around my monetization. Hold on. Let's get some sound.
Your voice. Yes. Your voice, Ray J.
Okay, first of all, RayJ also let Charlemagne the God use him for clout because Charlemagne the God's show has been tanking in ratings and he needed a big draw. RayJ was that draw. RayJ let himself be used left, right, and the third. Where is his lawyers? Why did you not appear on the show with lawyers? But hold on, it gets worse.
I didn't realize that the season of the Kardashians started. And that leads me to believe that all of y'all are in cahoots together and all this drama's been planned out. Talk to me. You know what? Talk to me, Ray.
In a good world and a good life, that would have made more sense for me as well. That's what I thought too.
How much have you made off the table?
I don't even know. It's
Now already Charlemagne is trying to distract. How much has he made off the tape? What does it matter? What does it matter? Because his claims aren't the fact of the tape. But he's already trying to get, again, tainting the jury. How much money have you made off the tape? Why are you complaining if you made so much money? Now this is important. Listen to the next thing.
It's still making money now.
RayJ don't even realize.
If what they're saying I did is true,
yes,
then why didn't you never sue me?
Indeed, right?
I've never been sued. I've never had a complaint.
Look at this.
I've never been into that, right? They would have thrown me under the bus. They would have thrown me under the bus if they said, I mean, and that's just fact, right? And there's so many more things that go with it. It's just now I'm not going to bail it out.
Okay, so
source to really source. Yeah,
I feel like it. If I don't feel like that, you have to look to see if they got the way to get going for. She gets that more than
definitely does. I feel, but you gotta think even at 35, I feel like everybody just kind of let it go. But the stitch is still counts. It does.
Okay, so listen, the interview goes on like that, but let me tell you how devious what Charlemagne the God did was there, and Ray J walked right into the trap. By him saying publicly, I feel like Kim got it worse. It literally limits the damages that Ray J can say he has. Because Kim's defense would be like, okay, that happened, but it damaged me worse. Now, listen, it's a dumb defense, but the fact and public opinion, you're trying to say that Kim got it worse, right? And then to also say, like, I feel like, you know, Ray J, this didn't really damage your career. That literally takes away Ray J's damages, because one of Ray J's damages have to say that this kept me from business opportunities. This was attached to my name. This was a stench, right? That followed me around. Ray J obviously gets nervous. He's not good on speaking on the dime. He literally, I don't understand. I would have had a lawyer sitting right there tapping me like, what they said. I'd have been sitting right there passing my tears. Literally rubbing raw engines in my face, crying on TV. But the fact that Ray J literally went into this lion's den when Charlemagne did everything he could to, one, discredit Ray J's thing, that they had tarnished his name, that it affected his business, and that Kim was the mastermind. Even Ray J said, Ray J, what you talking about, stench? And literally tries to play him, y'all. So when Charlemagne did all that, the interview continues on. It's a bad interview. It's a bad look. But I'll say this once and I'll say it again. Charlemagne the God is the ops. He's always been, he always has been. Now that he thinks he's plugged into the big money Hollywood scene, again, maybe these are his personal views, but he definitely reps his set. And please don't think he doesn't use his platform as a way to help people get their narratives out. Again, this is my opinion. It's my opinion, people. Anyway, getting back into this, let's talk about how he literally clapped back. So Charlemagne the God posted, the interview gets worse. Go watch it if you want. It just gets worse. Ray J just looks real bad, and Charlemagne does whatever he can to undermine him. Charlemagne posted, Charlemagne doesn't believe the hype. Do you think Ray J is part of a marketing rollout for the second season of the Kardashians? This is another narrative the Kardashians are doing. Instead of everybody believing what Ray J said, they're like, this is all for PR. And I think people in my comments say that. Kanye and Kim are doing this for PR. Ray J and Kim are doing this for PR. Listen, we know what the Kardashians are doing for PR because they literally go out their way to elevate it, to amplify it, to acknowledge it. Right? Remember they were using Pete and Kim's relationship for PR, and Kanye was cursing them out, how they kept addressing it and having Pete address it. With Ray J, it's been silent. They haven't wanted anything to do with it. So that's laughable to say that Ray J is doing this for PR. What does Ray J get out of this? Stop. Anyway, right? He said, Charlemagne the God, you hella corny, bro, for this. I'm really fighting for my kids to know the real truth about their dad, because that's the number one most important thing to me as a father and a Black man, for my family's name. It's crazy because I talked on the phone and you know what my only agenda was and is. I would have never did your show if I knew you would do some sucker-ish like that. The headliner for this post is thirsty and clickbait at the highest level. Lame as F. You hella lame. No lies there. SMH. You almost worse than they are with these stupid questions. But Ray J, you're the one that sat there and answered those stupid questions. So honestly, get a lawyer. Knock this off. You cannot beat them at their own game. You're not media trained enough. And even if you were, you would have had your lawyer sitting right there. Literally. But I bet you Charlemagne was on the phone like, man, you don't need that. You don't need that. Again, don't you notice that Charlemagne was deep in their pockets? He's good friends with Kanye. He's good friends with Kim and Kris Jenner. What did you think was going to happen? Let's continue, right? I don't care what nobody say about me defending myself. I look at my daughter and son and what the future looks like, and I promise you, when I'm done, it won't be a false narrative. F interviews from now on. No, Ray J, that's what they wanted you to do. Why would you leave interviews? Don't leave interviews, Ray J. Do the interviews. Do the interviews. But Ray J, do them with the right people. Do them with people that are sensitive to you. Open up a YouTube. Don't curse. Open your YouTube up. You can say whatever you want. Anyway, right? Can't trust nobody. Nobody associated with them. Right? I see how Kim and Kris got over on them. Mistakes made, but True, lessons learned. All right, your mama must have been hyping you up on the phone like, baby, everybody makes mistakes, but lesson learned. All I care about is my kids knowing the truth. My kids, they are 4 and 2 years old. I don't have a lot of time before they can understand it, but I won't give up until my mission is done. Even if I died, or somebody deleted me tomorrow, God's plan is put in place, can't be stopped. Charlemagne, don't get the decade. Let me tell y'all something. I'll say this again and again. Charlemagne been the ops. He has the way. Anyway, they go on to say, listen. He said, Cruise 84 said, Charlemagne, listen to the Breakfast Club. He said the network would not let him air the whole thing because they were scared, and he needed to interview you on the Breakfast Club where they didn't have those restrictions. He also said you were right and was owed money from the government. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Those questions, I don't want to hear anything about the network. Maybe. Now you want to go on a Breakfast Club, which has urban radio, and you want to spread your story so you don't look like you're the ops. Man, the network did not make you ask those questions. The network did not make you undermine and play Ray J. Ray J, let this be a lesson to you. The Kardashians did not get where they were playing fair. And that's your problem. For whatever reason, I don't know if Ray J's too trusting, if he's gullible. He's definitely not stupid. He's built an empire. But I'm telling y'all, Ray J, get a good lawyer, get a good PR agent, and get some, and they don't have to be a big Hollywood one, because I realize everybody is busy trying to suck up the power. But I'm telling you, Ray J, keep doing interviews, but baby, sit down. Like, come on, take your mom's calls, because I know she told you all this. Anyway, my little tattletales, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.